Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Tea with Chelsea. We are going to tap into collective energy today. If it's for you, you'll know. If not, gotta let it go. Okay, enjoy the show and please always use discernment when watching tarot. All right, let's see what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to come back like this after watching, but the screen feels fuzzy, so that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Give me a second here. Don't know if whatever I just did helped or not. We're just going to roll with it, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what do we got? So far, I've got the Six of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. Whoever's energy I'm picking up on right now, I feel like since childhood you've been through a lot of things here. Okay, something also significant, a significant trauma from your childhood here has had an impact. I do. So when what I'm getting from this is there's something about like not having boundaries where they need to be, like people pleasing, giving to the wrong energies that aren't giving back to you. There's also something here about like using humor, which I totally get, to deal with grief or depression, something like that. I feel like something recently may have just come up that may have triggered something with this old wound, in a sense where, to bring it like spirit, we heal from things and we move on, but the Most High sometimes tends to surprise us, just to really make sure that we've healed something, that we've put some, like how we're transmuting the energy if something comes up to test those emotions. Okay, so that's just what I'm getting so far from this. What is happening? But yeah, I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, ooh, and the Devil and the Strength. As I said, something may have recently just come up. Whoever I'm picking up, I feel like you're in a relationship, okay, of some sort, a significant relationship, whether that's intimate or not. And I do feel like the trigger came from this relationship here. There's something here that's really good, okay? There's something here that's stable. And in a way, you have faced a fear. It's something has triggered and you have attacked that trigger, so to speak. There's some kind of an illusion that possibly your triggers were trying to make you see in a situation, and you were able to gain clarity that maybe you would have overthought and stewed on, and something else, and something like you were able to release something in a much better way than you have in the past. With the Temperance in reverse here, this could be about trust issues within a relationship. Maybe you were betrayed by third-party energies or something like that. But your guides are saying you're moving on here. Okay, like we've progressed. The healing is complete. There's, yeah, Empress mode, High Priestess, being fearless and courageous, but also I just heard defending yourself against yourself, and I saw 4:04 on the clock when I looked up. April 4th could be significant. But again, combating the triggers or the fears from the past, and to trust and know that everything is okay, like it is as it is. There's no hidden motives here, that kind of energy. Three of Swords in reverse here. I do feel like somebody in the energy, we've got the Page of Swords here, was being watched by somebody who's possibly jealous of this connection, whether it's from your side or from your new person's side or your ex. I don't know what the fuck it is. And they may have been projecting energy onto you so that like your relationship would fail or you would be miserable. I don't know. There's something there that I'm pulling on, but you beat it. You passed the test, so to speak. Your own test. again, healing. This is deep, goes right down to childhood, okay? Many of us who have been victims of betrayal and abuse throughout our lives, like as adults, experienced it as children from those closest to us, and we've carried the cycles, like we've fallen into cycles throughout our lives and grown out of them now, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay? Split on that Three of Swords again. Just gonna take a sip. Juice. Could be significant citruses. Number 5. I just heard Mamba number 5. All right, let's do the Places Oracle. And what's on the playlist? Happy Anywhere. There you go, collective. And I do feel like with this song, it's like, I'm happy anywhere with you. And it's like, if you're not already in this relationship, you're going to be. But what I'm pulling on this collective is in a relationship. And this is something you're dealing with within your own healing journey here. And the next step is going to be so much better, like the next phase of the relationship, because there's that release of the trigger. So it's releasing, like, let's say, trust issues. Okay. Frigid Realm. Wintertime is highly significant here. But again, there's like this, they're showing me like an iced heart, and it's like trying to protect, like, from getting hurt again. But you're good. At least this person's energy is, you're good. Okay, we've got art being significant in a library. Somebody's doing research on something right now, possibly ancestry could be significant. Doesn't have to be. There's something to do with research, though, on something to do with art. Somebody could be in school to major in something here. Or maybe you're just somebody's going down a rabbit hole on an artist. Maybe you're the artist. Someone's going on a rabbit hole down on you, trying to figure out what you're all about. I don't know. Take it as it sits for you. Landscape, abstract, like landscape art, trees and lakes and rivers, mountains are significant, but it's abstract. Lake, thank you, Spirit. Fucking love you. All right. That was crazy. Thank you for the extra validation, Spirit. There's something about the history. Tom Thompson could be significant. But there's something about an artist here. Research on them, and maybe somebody's going on the path that somebody else took, because I know, like, where I'm at, especially, like, and I mentioned Tom Thompson and stuff, and the group of 7 and the artists that they travel. Oh, I got so many chills. Traveled through the park, and like the portage and the first routes that they took, kind of thing, right? Somebody could be trying to experience that with the boat here. I'm literally seeing that, and bringing art along. Somebody's trying to retrace the steps of someone greater that had passed before them to see what they saw. Or maybe they want to, somebody wants to redo the art in modern day. So I'm getting literally like the same spots that they sat and they did their paintings maybe 100 years ago. I don't know the dates. Someone wants to go and sit where they sat and redraw the landscape to see how much has changed over time. That's really cool. Very cool. For whoever that's for. We've got amusement parks. Carnival is significant. It keeps coming to my energy, like some kind of an amusement, but like a I almost said a portable amusement park, quite literally. So, fairs. There's something about carnival rides. Magic and intrigue and hidden wisdom. Whoever this is that's doing this whole art thing, this is a spiritual rite of passage, is what I just heard. Whoever's doing that, you're going to get some serious downloads and Akashic knowledge from doing that. Sitting and writing and drawing in the same place that they were. Whoa, who are you? Remember, please only take what's for you. Spirit, can you validate the tarot was talking about? And by the way, researching again, we're talking about that art situation. About Damn Time is playing. Validate the tarot, please. Confusion is in reverse, okay? Not being confused or lost, or running away from a situation that doesn't feel safe. There's like, I just heard runaway bride. Not necessarily saying you're getting engaged, you're getting married, but there's a fear of a real commitment long-term due to past relationships that you full out fell into and they just destroyed your heart. Okay? Terms, negotiating, working things out with yourself. Maybe I'm seeing somebody having a talk with themselves, talking themselves down in a situation that normally would have triggered them. Thank you, Spirit, with these emotions. You're getting a gift. You did a good job, okay? And I did say winter could be significant with the frigid realms. Appreciation. Again, good job. Good job. Did I not say that there was somebody who was fucking jealous in the background? I swear I did. That wanted to take revenge and make your new relationship fall apart somehow. You maybe started picking up on the signs of that, realizing that these are outside influences possibly affecting your relationship because you don't want to have these triggers. You don't want to feel this way. You don't want to fight with your partner. And there's been like a stir up of that, but you've like overcome something. You beat something here. And the divine said we allowed it to happen because you needed to defeat that demon within yourself, is what I just heard. But there is a vengeful, jealous water sign possibly in the background. Doesn't have to be a water sign. You could be the water sign. It doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates. We've got earth signs here as well. Okay. And this is justice. For some, it could be your twin flame. Okay. This is something good that you've got going on. And I feel like you have realized that. We've now got air signs on the bottom. So what's coming up for the collective in this relationship situation? Spirit. Want to do some of these first? Okay. Miss you. Interesting. Something about a bridezilla. I feel like this could be a past partner. I don't know. It could be yours or somebody else's. We've got a Rubik's Cube. Something about making alignments and figuring things out. We've got dramatic here too. They're also giving me this bridezilla energy. Could be somebody like that carries that energy. They don't necessarily have to be getting married, but they have to have things their way and MOA, and they're like a complete stress ball and something dramatic and like blah blah blah. And there's something here about the Rubik's Cube, and I see somebody like focusing in on something and really just trying not to feed into the energy, because you too want to explode on that person, and it's taking everything in you to be like, The movie Anger Management could be significant. That it's a good movie. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Famous just came out. Famous street performer. Somebody gonna like get noticed or something? Again, I'm still getting that famous artist energy. Okay. What's this, Spirit? Freaky paparazzi and a famous street performer. Paparazzi doing the most here to try and get it. They're giving me not necessarily paparazzi, but like this crazy energy here who's vengeful of the new relationship, could be sending energy towards you. They could be stalking heavily, doing some crazy shit to try and, with this casino card, like cash in on a jackpot to somehow ruin the relationship. We've got frat house energy coming out. Magician in reverse. There's negative energy manipulation here. Somebody's drinking too much beer or alcohol. Starting to affect the weight and health of this person. We've got circus. I said there's something about that carnival energy. We've got a gamer being significant. Somebody plays video games. And somebody's a personal assistant or a coach here. Or a personal assistant to a coach of some kind. The Midwest, or West in general, is significant. We've got a bouncer here. It's going on top of magician, so like you bounced back and their shit is bouncing back on them. Hacking energy. They may have tried to hack your accounts. They could have been successful. I hear tried, so just getting a phone call here. I'll shut that down. We've got Irish dancing being significant. Something about Tylenol. Either it's going to resonate different for everybody. Either somebody like needs a Tylenol because they have a headache, or maybe they can't take Tylenol. They can only have Advil. I'm not too sure. Christmas time is significant. Santa came out and hit personal assistant. So somebody might do that at Christmas time. They might volunteer or get paid to be like an Santa's assistant at the mall or somewhere like that where they have things going on. Sorry. It's usually important if it's more than one phone call. All right. Something about a breakfast restaurant is highly significant as well. It is just a day, y'all. I will pause it. One of those days, that could be energy for somebody where it's like everybody needs something all the time. It's like phone calls or text messages, like, but everywhere there's something like that. There's something about being busy or being about to be busy. Yeah, these certain triggers here were caused by unmet expectations. But I feel like it's from the past and it's a fear of it happening again. Like I feel like you're like very strict on whoever you're with. in a sense. It's like no bullshit. You don't let anything go. You speak on everything that bothers you, which is good. But there's somebody I'm picking up on here that has a pure heart, and they mean well for you, and you're starting to realize that. Something about reusable grocery bags are significant. I know that that's the thing in our house is like, don't forget the grocery bags. And then we always forget the grocery bags. And my partner has a thing. He like refuses to buy bags now because we have bought so many in the past. So we will unload a full load of groceries right into the vehicle. And then when we get home, go in the house, get the bags, bring the bags to the vehicle, load the groceries in the bags, and then bring them in the house. So that could be significant. All right. Symbiotic relationships are significant. I'm telling you, it's one of those days. It's my kids, my current partner, my baby daddy. So I apologize. Something about co-parenting relationships is significant. And we've got infatuation. So like literally somebody's infatuated with you. You're a thirst trap to this person. Chemical spills just came out again. It tried to come out earlier and I didn't get it. It wasn't making sense. Spirit, what's the chemical spill? Secondhand. Oh, I just heard secondhand smoke could be significant. Somebody does blue collar work. Tokenism. I have no idea what that means. If you know, let me know. Sweltering. It's going under infatuation and thirst trap. Speed dating is in reverse. Okay, taking your time. Maybe you think something's moving too quickly or something. Spirit's saying everything's fine. You good. I roll. Everything's fine. This is your significant other. I can't make it up. Spirit's like, would you just let them love you already? Would you just give them a chance? That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Apparently you're unfavorable to yourself. Like there is compatibility here. That's funny. And for those of you who aren't in this relationship and, you know, I'm sorry that this hasn't happened for you yet. Whoever I'm reading for, this is a real relationship confirmation that I'm picking up on. It is safe. It is healthy. This person is going to know exactly who they are when they watch this reading, okay? And they're not going to be confused by it. They're going to get validated. And I hope that you get your validation sooner than later. Something about dry texting. What's that? Hunting. I don't know. Something about somebody being busy. I'm getting from this is like somebody being busy and maybe they're not texting back right away and it sends you into a spiral or something, being like, well, what are you doing? Where are you with? I thought you were doing this, and why wouldn't you be able to pick up the phone call and like that kind of thing, or text me back or some like, and it, I feel like you finally got clarity on it. Somebody may be insecure, doesn't have to be, but somebody could be insecure about like cellulite or body image or something like that. And what I'm hearing, it's going underneath thirst traps. So whoever this is loves the fuck out of whatever and whoever you are, regardless of the packaging. Like they like it. We've got a double date coming out. I don't know if you're going to go out with friends or something like that, or somebody who you work with. There's something about like going out with somebody in business, perks, meeting business potential. It's like two people of the group have business and they're bringing their partners, and then the partners get along or something while they do their thing. Manipulation is in reverse. Glacier melt. That ice is melting. I said it. Fossils could be significant. Somebody might collect fossils or work with fossil fuels. Unfulfilled dreams, again, under unmet expectations, and it hits significant other. And I got a notification, and 3, 4, 5 on my clock. It's your fucking ex. I didn't even know. It's your ex. And baby, I am with you battling those triggers, okay? I know how nerve-wracking it can be to open up your heart after this piece of shit stomped on it. Gas explosion. It's good. That's all I know. Whoever this is good. This is what you were asking for. Something about showing off wealth is in reverse. You could be with somebody who has a decent amount of money, or maybe you're coming into money or starting to do well and not showing it. There's something about modesty here. And it's not about the money. Maybe your partner likes that about you. Maybe you're the first person that didn't care about the money. Okay, let's grab some songs. Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. I feel it in my bones enough to make my systems blow. Like there's something about fighting yourself. Want to want me. That was a Jason Derulo song, by the way. Tub Thumping by Chambal Wamba. I don't know. But he sings the songs that remind him of better times. Oh, Danny boy. So somebody's name could be Danny or Jason. Dan or Jay. Bad Romance, Lady Gaga. This was because of past Empire State of Mind. All right. Spirit says that you're safe and it's time to focus on your bag. Okay. So New York could be significant. Chasing your dreams, being safe to do so with somebody who's going to support you and uplift you. We've got Rehab coming out by Amy Winehouse. I miss her. Somebody may have gone to rehab, like I said. Somebody could be being forced into rehab as well, because it goes, they tried to make me go to rehab and I said, no, no, no. Trying to make me go to rehab and I said, no, no, no. I haven't heard that song in forever. Somebody could drink wine. And again, somebody's name is Jay, because Jay-Z came out after Jason Derulo, and I said somebody's name could be Jay. All the Small Things by Blink-182. Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. Somebody could be a foster child themselves or foster children. Message in a Bottle by The Police. Interesting. Police could be significant. Somebody could be a police officer. And Killing Me Softly by Lauryn Hill. I Know, I Know, I Know by Tegan and Sarah. Somebody's name could be Tegan or Sarah as well. Something about a broken nose is highly significant, and or a broken finger. Spirit. believe something's happening with this karmic that came up against you. It's because of like you not reacting to one of the triggers that they sent towards you, and now it's all backing and you're about to be their boss. I don't know what the fuck that means. Didn't I say something about a coworker and going out to dinner or something like that? I don't know. White magic, healer, not taking revenge and doing black magic on somebody, but using your gifts to heal yourself and others. Very high IQ. Somebody realized they chose the wrong side. You can't fuck with a light worker, you idiot. They realized they shouldn't have done. I'm about to get it. Yeah, sexual healing is highly significant. You are a sexual healer is what I heard. Your sacral energy is very sacred. Somebody could have been accused of tax fraud and it was proven not true. Maybe that was something they sent towards you, like an audit or something. You're flying through everything. This shit is bananas. Like, this bitch was desperate. I just saw 3113. New job opportunity. Holy shit, my ear just started ringing so loud, my left ear. Holy cow. Give me a second. You might get that. I just got a message. So, something about incoming downloads. A job opportunity. Asia could be significant, doesn't have to be, but your riches, divine feminine, social media being significant. Somebody's working on quitting smoking. Okay, we've got a tracking device out here. I'm telling you, somebody was doing the most. I just got the energy that somebody had a tracking device on your vehicle, but then you got a new vehicle. Something happened, like somebody's been able to trace you and track you for a very, very long time. And you may have just gotten a new vehicle, and so now they've lost all tracking and they don't know what happened. They're trying to figure that out. It's because you don't have that vehicle anymore. So, danger zone. Somebody could be Muslim. Doesn't have to be. A text. I said something about a message. Archangel Raphael. We've got Artemis here as well. Yeah. Ex's karmic is stalking you. There you go. Your ex is fuck around and find out. Is trying to fuck around and find out with you too. All right. Something about silence and staying silent. Yeah, they may have even broken into your house here to be able to obtain something. The winter time is highly significant. Guys, a few weeks ago, or no, not even, last week I think it was, I did a reading where the warning was heavy, heavy, heavy about a fatal snowmobile accident this winter. I just saw in my cards, winter, snowmobile, and body found right there, right before I put it down. So my guides are again having me bring it up. Confirmation. There could be something about a dangerous snowmobile accident. And I don't know if this is going to be in the collective's energy or the karmic's energy. I am picking up that it could be the karmic's energy, but it may be closely related to you. Okay. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but trying to prepare. All right. If you do enjoy and indulge in snowmobile, know that someone wants you hurt. Okay. And they could be sending energy out towards you to make that happen. So be very, very careful. No excessive speeding and that kind of thing. And make sure you got your protective gear on. I don't know. That's significant. There's something highly significant about a snowmobile accident. Anything else, Spirit? Connecting with nature is highly significant. That is also where you snowmobile, so be careful. And children. Something about your children having a love of nature just like you do. We've got can't hide. What's this? Can't hide disturbing thoughts. Okay. This person is trying to go into hiding. They may be getting caught for something they tried to do to you, and they can't hide from it. And it's going to be proven. Somebody may actually go to a psych ward. Okay, again, changing address, changing vehicle, changing something where they can't they don't have the same access to being able to see you or know where you're at, or I don't know. Okay. Something about a bag. Somebody travels for work. Something about that bag that you travel with. Okay. Check it over real good. Make sure there's nothing in it. Tracking device or anything. I don't know. Something about vehicle theft is highly significant. Again, moving, changing address, changing vehicles, getting away. They're haunted. They really, really wanted you to have a trauma bond here with this person following you around, okay? You were independent, a very, very powerful solar plexus chakra. You may have been dealing with stomach pains, gas, just nausea, things like that. And it's because they were attacking your solar plexus chakra. And it was coming out as like aches and pains and stuff. And that's all it was for you. But they were trying to like completely destroy your creativity, your ideas, whatever it is that you want. And you just keep listening to your intuition, okay? And pushing through it. Something about hair is highly significant. Hair growth. I do feel like some of you may have been through a period of time where you had significant hair loss, and that hair is coming back now, okay? This individual is greedy, and the divine is about to knock them the fuck out. And that's where we're going to leave it, okay? So stay in the light and you'll be all right. All right. This is going to get taken care of by the divine. You just keep pushing forward and all will be well. Okay. Congratulations on your happy relationship. I am so happy for you that you've been able to release some of those triggers. I know how hard it can be to battle yourself. And also how exhilarating it can be when you come on the other side of those triggers. So all the love to you, baby. Have a great day.